I am Christophe Dujardin, and I'm the Global Business Development Manager for cold foils at the company Kurz. And we will talk today about metallic cold and holographic UVC embellishments by Kurz in WebFET application process. A few words and a few informations regarding the company Kurz. It is a family-run business since 1899, so it's the fifth generation who is in place for the moment. We are global leader in thin film technology. Gold transfer finishing and transfer application can be used to embellish labels related to wine and spirits. Because what are we looking for today is to add speed into the production process, to have fast turnover times, to be able to have multiple colors, and solutions for as well short as long run productions. How the cold transfer application process is working. It's a little bit the technical part of the presentation, but nevertheless, I think it's also important for you to understand the different steps in that application. Step one, printing of an adhesive instead of printing of an ink. Second, laminating or transfer product, metallic or not, to the adhesive who is already on the substrate, curing the complete package, and then releasing the carrier from the lacquers who are then on the adhesive. Next is just to tell you that this can be done on any type of flexo WebFET machine. What can we achieve with cold transfer product finishing or embellishments? So the first thing is, as the word says, it can be used as a finishing product. That means on your label, you will have a nice metallic look in a certain color. This can be gold, this can be silver, this can be a holographic effect, but this is what you can reach with it, a finishing element. Made the labels in different designs. As you can see on the right top, you have some holographic effects that can be overprinted. On the right hand bottom side, we just applied a gold color foil. We did no overprinting, so the metallization is done with our product, and the color you see is also reached by what we did in our production. We of course have metallic and translucent holographic effects. At the company Kurz is that we can apply inline single image OVDs, so optical variable devices. In other words, single image holograms. And that is something very special. Big possibilities you have with cold foil transfer finish is that you can overprint it inline, so in one step. And you can do it with any color you want and in any design you want. Those are also a few examples of cold transfer overprinting. And as you can see, you can print images, you can do solid areas, you can do anything you want with it. So, what are the advantages of our cold transfer finish and also UVC casting application? It is easy to integrate on any flexographic printing machine. And this can be done in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the machine. You don't need expensive dies. Just by using your normal flexographic printing plate, you can transfer the adhesive or the varnish, so no special tools are necessary. You have a very fast setup. It can be done inline and offline. It can be perfectly registered. The production speed is the same as your speed you would normally have without this finishing of metallization. No expensive brass dies like with hot stamping. Quick turnarounds, so jobs with foil or without foil, you just cut the foil, you change the UV adhesive by inks, and you're back up running another label. Unlimited color possibilities by the overprinting. As well good for short runs as for long runs. Good for any substrate, so you can print or you can have this effect on paper, PE, PP, PET. This can be used in different applications, can be done on labels, sleeves, packaging, IMLs, anything you can think of. Design advantages. So high gloss and holographic effects like we have in the normal hot stamping applications are the same in this cold transfer. Single image OVDs in combination with our Distorun module can be applied as well in wallpaper as in single image. Unlimited color possibilities, small characters in combination with solid areas are possible. This is more difficult with hot stamping. Clear edging. We definitely developed a new quality of our finished products called KPWXU. And that quality is very clear in edging and is overprintable and tape resistant. For designers, you have also the advantage to have no label looks because you only apply the metal effect in the areas you want the metal effect. And as I also already told, same finishing possibilities on paper, sleeves, IMLs, packaging, PP, PE, and so on. We come to the sustainability advantages. First of all, it is a totally dry, solvent-free process. It does not interfere with recycling process of the end product. Packaging, labels decorated with cold foil and cast and cure can be recycled, repulped, de-inked, and in many cases, composed. Cold and cast and cure transfer application is sustainable alternative for laminates. No need to apply opaque white. And of course, we have a carrier to transport everything. So I want to tell you a little bit more in detail what we do about sustainability. So the first thing is the end product, where our finishing effect is on. The first thing I want to tell you again, it is not a foil that is on the end product. It's not a laminate who is on the end product. No plastic stays on the packaging. We only transfer dry lacquers or coatings if you prefer. So again, no PET carrier remains on a finished product. Only 1%. Then of course the thickness. Recycling of paper and cardboard decorated with Kurz cold transfer product and also hot can be done without any problem. So the recycling, no problem at all. There is no hazardous ingredients worldwide used for our production. The application process is efficient and inline, but can also be done offline. But if you really want to be efficient, do it inline. Dry process, so no wet coatings involved. Emission-free process. You don't smell anything, you don't see anything, emission-free. There is no more energy necessary to apply our finished product than to apply an ink or a varnish. You definitely have to cure it, but you also have to cure the inks. So from that point of view, no difference. If you have to print opaque white to block metallization in other technologies, you will need much more energy to reach the same and maybe not as glossy effect as with our finished product. And finally, the PET carrier stays within the industry and is not at the end customer who doesn't know how to recycle it. He doesn't have to take care of it. Is there a finish on it with metallization or not? He just can throw it in the paper waste bin he is used to do it with his paper journals. Then, of course, we have our manufacturing process. That's what happens in our production site. Here, we do not use any water. So there is no water rejection in our production site. We produce with the waste machines possible. So that means that the wastage is going down because we produce very wide, and then we can cut afterwards. We do our own lacquers. That's very important. We mix our own lacquers in-house. So we get the raw materials, and we have a very big part of our production is just mixing everything. We are locally producing. So we have production sites in Europe, in China, in Malaysia, and in the United States. That means that a lot of the products who are produced locally also stay local. And by that, we go down with the emission. So we don't send, of course, a small part is sent from one place to the other. But the big part, let's say 70 to 80% of what we produce locally is also used locally. So by all those actions, we try to reduce our footprint and reduce our CO2 emission in our production sites and in general. So the first thing we do with the waste we have of our carrier, we try to reuse it as a fuel for our machines, as an energy source for our machines. By using our technology, you definitely also reduce the laminates in the industry, because the laminate stays in the industry and is not at the end product. There is no hazardous waste used with PET. And the first material recycling process is in our study. So we are thinking about what we supply in the industry, also to take it back. But we are still busy to find the right solution, so that we take full responsibility for what we do with that product. So we come to the end of the presentation. And let me remind you, as you can see on this slide, this way of finishing really catches the eye. And is that not the main topic we all have when we decorate something? We want everybody to see it. And as this picture showed, our technology is an award-winning decorative solution. And the best reward your customer can have is that his product is be seen correctly and with the good effect. And our product can definitely help to reach that goal of your customer.